Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where words flow freely. Promises are made, dreams are spoken, plans are shared. But in the grand design of life, words alone are whispers in the wind. It is action, the silent, unwavering force that shapes reality. Many declare their desires, but few dare to live them. Many speak of change, but few embody it. The truth is simple. Your world does not respond to what you say, it responds to what you do. The power of action is the key that unlocks the unseen forces of creation. When your movement aligns with your intention, the universe bends in your favor. When your actions reflect your belief, the unseen becomes seen. Today, I urge you to step beyond mere words. Live your vision. Move as though what you desire is already yours. Let your actions proclaim your destiny before a single word leaves your lip, because the world is not changed by those who speak, it is transformed by those who act. In every corner of the world, we hear grand declarations. People speak of their aspirations, their plans, and their desires. Conversations overflow with ambitious goals, yet only a fraction of those words ever materialize into reality. It is easy to dream, easy to promise, and even easier to convince oneself and others that change is on the horizon. But words by themselves are empty vessels. Without action, they remain nothing more than fleeting echoes, lost in the vastness of time. True transformation does not begin with mere speech. It begins with movement. We have all encountered individuals who make bold claims about what they intend to achieve, yet their daily habits remain unchanged. They speak of wealth, but continue to live in financial carelessness. They talk about health, but fail to take the necessary steps toward well-being. They promise loyalty, but falter when it is time to prove it. Words, no matter how poetic or convincing, carry no weight unless they are backed by consistent action. This disparity between words and action is most evident in the pursuit of success. Many proclaim their desire for greatness, yet they hesitate when the time comes to put in the work. They read about success, discuss strategies, and even visualize their dreams, but without decisive steps they remain stagnant. The world is not shaped by intention alone, it is built by those who dare to act. Every great achievement in history was brought to life by individuals who took relentless action, even when no one was watching. Moreover, words can be deceptive, not only to others but to oneself. When people repeatedly speak of their goals without acting, they create a false sense of accomplishment. They mistake discussion for progress, as if speaking about something brings them closer to its realization. But this illusion is dangerous. It lulls the mind into complacency, tricking it into believing that change is happening when, in reality, nothing has moved. Only through action can one break free from this cycle and step into the reality of creation. Action is rare because it demands more than just thought. It requires courage, discipline, and persistence. Unlike words which can be spoken effortlessly, action demands commitment. It requires stepping into the unknown, facing discomfort, and persisting despite obstacles. This is why so many choose the path of least resistance, clinging to words instead of embracing action. But for those who understand the power of movement, the rewards are limitless. While others talk, they build. While others hesitate, they progress. And while others remain stuck in a cycle of empty promises, they forge ahead, shaping their destiny one action at a time. Intention is the seed of all creation, but without action it remains buried beneath the soil, never growing into its full potential. Many people believe that simply wanting something badly enough will bring it into existence. They visualize, they plan, they dream, but they hesitate to take the necessary steps. They assume that desire alone is enough to shape reality, but the truth is, reality is not moved by thoughts alone. It bends in response to movement. Only when intention is paired with action does it have the power to transform the world. Consider a river flowing steadily toward its destination. If you stand at the edge, wishing to cross, no amount of thinking or planning will get you to the other side. You may visualize yourself reaching the opposite bank, map out every step in your mind, or even declare your commitment aloud. But until you take the first step, until you move, nothing changes. The same principle applies to every aspect of life. The bridge between desire and achievement is built with action, not words or wishes. The universe operates on the principle of cause and effect. Every action you take sets off a chain reaction, shifting circumstances in ways you cannot always see immediately. When you take a step toward your goal, no matter how small, you signal to life that you are ready to receive. The right people, opportunities, and resources begin to align with your path. But without movement, even the most powerful intentions remain stagnant. It is action that sets creation into motion, shaping reality according to your will. One of the greatest illusions people fall into is mistaking preparation for progress. They read endlessly about success, attend seminars, and seek motivation, believing they are moving forward. But motion is not the same as movement. You can prepare for years, but if you never take real, tangible steps, you remain in the same place. The most successful individuals are those who act boldly, even when they are unsure, even when they are afraid. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They create momentum, knowing that movement itself brings clarity. Life rewards those who move. It does not respond to the passive dreamer, the hesitant planner, or the one who waits for a sign. It responds to those who take risks, make decisions, and step forward with unwavering faith. The path may not always be clear and challenges will arise, but the simple act of moving forward ensures that progress is inevitable. So, if you want to change your reality, do not just intend, act. Because the world does not shift for those who think about change. It transforms. Belief is not merely a declaration, it is a way of being. Many people say they believe in themselves, their dreams, or a greater vision for their lives, but their actions tell a different story. They speak of success, but hesitate when opportunity knocks. They declare confidence, but shrink in the face of challenge. True belief is not something you say, it is something you live. It must be woven into the fabric of your thoughts, emotions, and, most importantly, your actions. To embody belief means to move as if what you desire is already yours. It means carrying yourself with the certainty that your goals are not just possible, but inevitable. If you believe in your dreams, you must act accordingly, making decisions, taking risks, and committing to the process without hesitation. The individual who truly believes does not wait for proof. They become the proof through their movement, persistence, and unwavering faith. The world reflects what you embody, not what you claim. If you say you believe in abundance but operate from a mindset of scarcity, avoiding risks, fearing loss, or hesitating to invest in yourself, then your reality will mirror that hesitation. If you say you believe in love but refuse to open your heart, love will not manifest in your life. The external world does not respond to words alone. It responds to the energy, conviction, and actions that flow from deeply held beliefs. Many people struggle because their spoken beliefs are in conflict with their subconscious fears. They say they want success, yet they sabotage themselves with procrastination, self-doubt, or inaction. This is because belief, when not fully embodied, remains shallow. To shift reality, one must first shift internally. The mind, body, and spirit must align with the vision being pursued. It is not enough to simply say, "I am confident." You must walk, speak, and move as a confident person does. It is not enough to declare, "I will succeed." You must take action with the certainty that success is already yours. Belief without embodiment is powerless. It is only when belief is expressed through action that it takes on life. Every great leader, visionary, and trailblazer throughout history did not just speak of change, they embodied it. Their every movement reflected their conviction, and as a result, reality conformed to their certainty. So if you want to change your life, do not merely affirm your belief. Live it. Move, act, and embody the truth of what you seek, and the world will respond in kind. What you do consistently is the clearest reflection of what you truly believe. Words can be rehearsed, emotions can be momentary, and thoughts can be fleeting. But action is undeniable. It is through action that conviction is measured, not through what one claims to believe, but through what they are willing to prove with their movement. When a person is truly committed to a vision, their daily actions will reflect that commitment. No explanations are needed, no justifications required, because their life itself becomes the evidence of their belief. Conviction is not found in mere enthusiasm or temporary bursts of motivation. Many people express excitement about their goals in the moment, but when challenges arise, their energy fades. This is because their belief was never deep enough to sustain action through difficulty. True conviction does not waver when faced with obstacles. It pushes forward, adapts, and perseveres even in the absence of immediate results. If someone genuinely believes in their potential, they will act in alignment with that belief, even when progress is slow, even when no one is watching. Look at the person who claims to want success but does not invest time in developing their skills. Observe the one who speaks of health but neglects their body. Notice the individual who preaches love but acts with indifference. These contradictions reveal a lack of true conviction. People do not always do what they say they will, they do what they are truly committed to. Their repeated actions, their daily habits, and their unwavering efforts speak louder than any words they could ever say. The power of action is that it exposes both strengths and weaknesses. It shows whether belief is firm or fragile, whether a goal is merely a passing thought or an unshakable pursuit. The person who is truly dedicated does not need to convince anyone of their seriousness. Their work speaks for itself. Their actions create momentum, build credibility, and prove without a doubt that their commitment is real. Those who act with conviction do not rely on external validation. They are driven by an internal fire that refuses to be extinguished. If you ever want to know what you truly believe in, examine your actions. Do they align with the words you speak? Do they reflect the future you claim to desire? If not, then the solution is not to speak more, but to move differently. Because in the end, conviction is not what is said, it is what is lived. Change is not spoken into existence, it is forged through action. Many people talk about transformation, declaring their desire for a better life, greater success, or personal growth. They discuss their plans, set resolutions, and make promises to themselves and others. Yet, despite all these words, they remain the same, trapped in the cycle of talking about change instead of living it. True transformation is not found in speech alone. It demands action, discipline, and a willingness to move beyond comfort. Words can inspire, but only action creates results. You can read every book on success, health, and personal growth, but if you never apply the knowledge, nothing changes. You can tell yourself that you will wake up earlier, exercise, or start that business, but unless you take the necessary steps, these remain empty declarations. Change is not something you wait for, it is something you do. The only way to become the person you aspire to be is by aligning your daily actions with your vision. Transformation is also uncomfortable because it requires breaking habits, letting go of old patterns, and stepping into the unknown. Many people resist this process because change is difficult. It is far easier to remain in familiar routines and simply talk about what could be. But those who truly transform their lives do not allow discomfort to hold them back. They act despite their fears. They take small, consistent steps even when progress feels slow. It is in these moments of movement that real change begins. The difference between those who succeed in transformation and those who remain stagnant is simple: commitment to action. Those who change do not just wish for better circumstances, they take responsibility for creating them. They do not wait for the perfect time, they start where they are with what they have. They prove their commitment through their efforts, not just their words. Every great transformation, whether in personal development, business, or health, was built not on mere intentions but on deliberate, repeated actions. If you desire transformation, let your actions speak louder than your words. Do not just talk about change, embody it. Do not just plan, move. The world does not shift for those who only speak of their dreams. It transforms for those who dare to pursue them. Because in the end, transformation is not promised to those who wish. It is earned by those who act. In a world where everyone is eager to talk, few understand the strength of silence. People constantly announce their plans, declare their ambitions, and seek validation through words. Yet true power does not come from speaking, it comes from doing. Silence, when paired with action, is an unstoppable force. It eliminates the need for explanation, for justification, and for approval. It allows results to speak for themselves, making words unnecessary. Those who act in silence command a different kind of respect. They do not waste time convincing others of their capabilities. They prove it through their movement. They do not announce their next step, they take it. While others talk about what they are going to do, they are already in motion, quietly building, creating, and transforming. By the time the world takes notice, their results are undeniable. And when success arrives, it is not their words that have brought them there, but their relentless action. Silence also protects energy. When people share their goals too soon, they invite unnecessary opinions, doubts, and distractions. Talking about plans can create a false sense of achievement, making one feel as though progress has been made, when in reality nothing has changed. The wisest individuals understand this and guard their dreams carefully. They focus on execution rather than discussion, ensuring that every step they take is meaningful and intentional. Moreover, silence builds a sense of mystery and unpredictability. When people cannot anticipate your next move, they cannot interfere with it. There is strength in moving without announcing, in growing without seeking validation, and in succeeding without needing permission. The greatest transformations often happen in quiet persistence, behind the scenes, away from public scrutiny, in moments where action replaces talk. The world listens most to those who speak through their results. So let your silence be filled with movement. Your stillness be filled with progress, and your quiet efforts be the foundation of something extraordinary. Speak less, do more, and watch as your actions echo louder than any words ever could. Dreams are not meant to be mere words, they are meant to be lived. Too many people spend their lives talking about what they want to achieve, describing their ambitions in vivid detail, yet never taking the steps necessary to make them real. They say, one day I'll start my business, one day I'll get in shape, one day I'll change my life. But one day never comes for those who only speak. A dream remains a fantasy until it is backed by consistent, deliberate action. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is the willingness to act. The world is filled with dreamers, but only a few have the courage to live their dreams. Talking about what you desire can create temporary excitement, but without movement, that excitement fades. The people who truly achieve their dreams are not the ones who constantly speak of their plans, but the ones who wake up every day and take steps toward making them a reality. Living your dream requires a deep commitment to action, not just motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the wind, but discipline, persistence, and resilience are what turn dreams into reality. This means showing up even when you don't feel like it, working toward your vision even when the results are not immediate, and refusing to settle for anything less than the life you envision. Dreams demand sacrifice, patience, and an unshakable belief that they are possible. It is easy to admire others who have built the life you desire. It is easy to listen to stories of success and imagine yourself in that position. But admiration alone changes nothing. If you truly want to live your dream, you must become the kind of person who takes action, who embraces challenges, and who refuses to let fear or doubt stop them. You must be willing to put in the effort long before the results show. You must become the embodiment of your dream in the present moment. So stop waiting, stop talking about what you will do, and start doing it. Make your actions louder than your words, your movements stronger than your promises. Live your dream with such conviction that the world has no choice but to take notice. Because in the end, dreams do not belong to those who speak of them, they belong to those who live them. In the end, the world does not remember those who only spoke of their dreams, it remembers those who lived them. Your words may inspire, but it is your actions that define you. The path to success, growth, and transformation is not paved with empty promises or hopeful wishes. It is built with relentless effort, discipline, and the courage to move forward, even in the face of uncertainty. So let today be the day you stop waiting, stop talking, and start doing. Let your footsteps carve the path you once only imagined. Let your results tell your story, and let your movement shape your destiny. Because the life you desire is not somewhere in the distance. It is waiting for you to step into it. Now go. Not with words, but with action. Not with hesitation, but with certainty. The world is watching. Show it who you are.